Yeah, on the court, ball dribbling, cashing checks. College hoops, beats, pump, breaking necks. GunzPicks in the air, we ain't playing nice. Best rolling, paper stacking straight ice. Double units fired, man, winners only. Player props hitting, no rolling lonely. Bankroll swole, just stacking that cheddar. Breaking ankles daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing, 10 shots fired. Cashing best clips, reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit, you know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy so legit.
Yes, sir. Coming off a 2-1 show, baby. Coming off a Wednesday.
You're so money and you don't even know it.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Had one loss. We hit the outright win with Mississippi. And then, of course, we hit St. Joe's. And we're bringing it back. Welcome, everybody. This is GunzPicks. I'm the host of the most point guard podcast, the self-proclaimed CBB goat himself. And you're on the Breakin Ankles show right here on the GunzPicks channel. If you haven't been here before, if you have been here before, you know what to do. You need to hit the like button on this video if you like the content that's coming to this channel. Let me know that you're being cashing tickets with guns. If you cash tickets on Wednesday, I want to know about that. I want to know, get in the comment section, and I want you to subscribe to the GunzPicks channel if you have not done so already. Just subscribe. It's very easy. It's not going to mess up anything. You're just going to know every single video that's going to be coming out here on the channel. And you're going to want to get on those. Why? Because this is March Madness time. This is March. This is the month of making money. That's why it starts with M. That's why we got to be joining up. We got to be hitting the likes. And you guys have been doing an exceptional job at that. I can't thank you enough for the support and the love. And I'm going to continue giving out picks here as long as you guys are engaged, ready to go, getting those views up, baby. All right. I looked at the Thursday board, and it's very tricky to me. I found 2 plays. I usually bring 3 plays at the table, and of course, on the weekends, I bring a little bit more. However, I don't want to force a play if I don't like the plays. And every time I think I found an angle, I had to take a step back and be like, maybe I should wait on this one. Maybe I should look at this one in the morning. This one's a little bit different. So I only got 2 plays for you tonight, but it's going to be 2 plays that I really like here on Thursday. Not the best of matchups here, but we got a lot of mid-majors. Not a lot of the bigger teams, the bigger conferences, but let's get into it right now with the first one that is up on the board. We're going to be going Wright State versus Robert Morris here, and this is at UPMC Event Center in Moon Township, PA. 8 p.m. is the tip-off on this game. Now, when you look at Wright State, their strength is their offense, right? They're 117th in offensive efficiency, 14th in field goal percentage, 6th in three-point percentage. They're 207th in turnovers, 230th in offensive rebounding, and 261st in the country on the free throw line. So there's a couple of good side and a couple of bad side there with Wright State. Then you got to look at the defense for Robert Morris. They are 127th in defensive efficiency. They're 80th in creating turnovers, and they're 116th in defensive rebounds. So they can match up here with Wright State perfectly with the strengths of what they want to do. Then you got to look at the weak spot here for Wright State because, my God, their defense is one of the worst in the country. They're 314th in defensive efficiency. They're 284th in opposing field goal percentage. They're 338th in creating turnovers, 212th in opposing free throw attempts per game. So they're a little bit too aggressive. They do create a lot of fouls, create a lot of opportunities for their opponents to get to the free throw line, and they're really not good at guarding the ball at all. So I think there's an opportunity here with Robert Morris offense that really, they're not the best. They're 202nd in offensive efficiency in the country, but they're good on the boards. They're 42nd in the country in offensive rebounds, about middle of the road in a lot of the other key statistics. So I think the advantage here on both sides of the ball, we got to give a little bit of shout out to Robert Morris on that one. Then you got to look at Robert Morris, one of the best covering and profitable teams in the country. They're 13-1 straight up in ATS in the last 14 games. They're 6-1 ATS in the last 7 home games. And then Wright State, exact polar opposite, right? Unbackable in the betting market. 4-6 straight up in the last 10 games. 3-7 ATS in the last 10 in those spots. As a dog, it gets even worse. They're 3-11 straight up, 5-9 ATS, But on the road, they're 3-11 ATS in 14 road games. I think this is a perfect spot for Robert Morris because these teams did meet earlier in the season. Robert Morris did win the game 75-72. They were a pick 'em in that game. Now you're seeing them here as a 6.5-point favorite as the line sits now. Gives you everything you need to know what the books are thinking about Robert Morris. Got to be taking them. Ride the heat hot streak, as they say. Give me Robert Morris minus 6.5 as play number 1. All right, before I give out my best bet, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit everything to get me in the algorithm of all algorithms YouTube deems fit. And my God, is this growing. Everybody loves the college basketball content. I want to give this stuff out every day if possible, but it's up to you guys to support the channel and get this thing growing to the rafters. And I appreciate all the follows, all the likes, and everything else. I love the comments, love seeing them in the morning. Get me pumped up every single day. And I'm going to continue to do this, but let's get into the play that pays the bills. We like to call this one my best bet of the night for Thursday. Let's go. Yes, and we're going a little bit of a tournament action on this play because these two teams are going to be playing each other in tournament action, I believe. I'll have to double check that one. I might be screwing them up here between Robert Morris and Wright State, but I digress. Still a good matchup here nonetheless. It is Liberty versus Middle Tennessee State, Murphy Center in Murfreesboro. That's a tongue twister right there. You got to say that slow. In Tennessee, 7:30 p.m. is the tip-off in this game. But when you look at this Liberty team having a great season, and a lot of that has to do with their defense, but let's talk about their offense here for a second. 136 in the country in offensive efficiency. And like I said, their defense is good. 29th in defensive efficiency in the country. That's pretty good for a mid-major, in my opinion. Then you got to look at Middle Tennessee State. They're 129th in offensive efficiency, 136 in defensive efficiency. And Liberty's a really good shooting team. They're ranked 9th in the country in field goal percentage, but a bad rebounding team. They're 361st in offensive rebounding. But a lot of that has to do with them being such a good shooting team. Not a lot of opportunities for them to get rebounds, right? And then Liberty on the free throw line, that's kind of their weak point this season. The 352nd in free throw percentage this season. So another opportunity here with Middle Tennessee State. Then you got to look at what Liberty's done for you lately, right? 2-4 ATS in the last 6 games. And this is the first time, by the way, that Liberty has been a dog since November 25th. That's right. They have not been a dog since November 25th. Now you're seeing them as a short dog here. Granted, that could change by game time. But right now, as it sits right now, that's the last time they've been a dog. It's all the way by Thanksgiving. Then you got the revenge angle here for Middle Tennessee State. They lost to Liberty 73-63 on the road in January. They were 7.5-point road dogs in that spot. Now they're sitting here as a favorite. Line shift from game A to game B is all you need to know. Then you got to look at what Middle Tennessee State has done for you lately. They've won 5 out of the last 6 games, and 4 of those were straight up wins as a dog. Then you got to look at what this team has done at home. They're 7-1 straight up as a favorite of 5 points or less this year. Now, we're not looking luckily here, we don't need them to cover a 5 or a 6 point spread here. We just need them to win the game. And when you look at when these two teams match up, the home team has won 3 straight and covered. So I think this is another opportunity here. Let's jump on it here. Let's throw the spread out the window. I think it's at -1.5 on most books now for Middle Tennessee State. And that has given me the indicator when you have a Liberty team that hasn't been a dog since November. So I think Middle Tennessee State is going to win this game. Give it to me on the money line as my best bet for Thursday. All right. To recap for everybody, make sure you like and subscribe to the GunzPicks channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the bell, hit everything to get me in the algorithm. Let's recap for everybody that is getting to the show or just rewinds it and goes to the end. Let's go with Middle Tennessee State here, money line. And then we're going to go with Robert Morris, -6.5. Best bet, of course, Middle Tennessee State. All right, that's going to do it here for the Breakin' Ankle Show for Thursday. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe. Let's get those numbers up, baby. And I will see you tomorrow night, around midnight, to give you my plays for Friday. Until then, let's cash some tickets. Let's dominate the board. And as always, Let's keep dancing. Ba-bang!
Daily, no one do it better. Let's keep dancing. Cannon shots fired. Cashing best clips reloaded, never tired. Have ourselves a day, straight up ballin'. Every show lit. You know we all in. Hit the hardwood, buzzers buzz, call it lit. Numbers crunch, strategy so legit. Breaking down plays, knowledge deep.